solid contributor. Kicks out long, looking for the ruckman out there. And the mark taken well out there by Braden Crosley for Pint. That'll be an interesting duel. Nice little chip forward. It's on the move nicely, and speaking of good movement, the mark taken, yes, it's juggled and taken out there. So Pint with an early opportunity here. Nice steady approach. This would be a perfect start for the Pint Football Club if this one would go through. It's going to make the distance. Yes, it is. And he's put it through the middle. That's a goal. So first shot at goal for the afternoon to Pint. Straight through the middle. And the goal kicker there, Hugo Timms for the Green Ants. Ball flipped up to Hagan, got it forward, Dylan Lant over the footy. Nice little shuffle up to Xavier Vallejo. Kick to a dangerous position, almost the mark taken, off hands. Back into the game is Moo, and he kicks from the goal square. Great crumb there from Kieran Moo. Dashes into the goal square and kicks Saints first. Perfect play from the little man. A piece. Long kick coming off the side of the boot just slightly. Players set themselves, ball belted forward. In fact, the mark taken and paid. Great mark there by Jacob Maloney. Again, Pint take the footy. High up and under. Punched away by Luke Davies. And out of bounds for another boundary throw in. Running hard at it now, Patterson, supported by Nick Guerin. That's where the handball goes. Steps one way, palms off his opponent. Little chip inboard finds Xavier Vallejo, called to play on. Goes with the long bomb at goal off the right boot. Xavier Vallejo through for a goal is the call by the umpire. Dominic Grant cuts that one off, gets a handball away to Yaron at half forward, high up and under now. Calder just trying to keep a little bit of space, couldn't do so. Vallejo there again, flips out a handball, goes to his teammate in Ted Castle, spins that one through. That's a brilliant kick. I said before he was a skillful player. There it is on show, his first touch back in the senior team, and from the pocket, what a kick that was from Bo Ted Castle. Bosley again winning that down from the ruck contest, only as far as Dylan Lant. Has to go with the right boot again, the high up and under, and the mark nicely taken down there by Jacob Maloney. Moo came through strongly. Bronthal over the footy. Now the handball forward. Hagen's there. So too Schwarzenberg. They get it forward to Pint. Timms, handball forward into the goal square. That's a super team goal. Benjamin Smythe kicks it for Pint. That is a wonderful, wonderful team goal. Just leading to that great goal. Again, Crosley wins it down, and they'll take it out of the middle again, the Green Ants. Do they have another one in them here before quarter time? Ball spills. It's off hands. Handball forward comes to Griffin. He handballs into space. That's just too easy. McKimmie kicks on goal and puts it through. All of a sudden, Pint right back in this first quarter, and that was just a little bit too easy.
Yeah, far too easy there. A couple of quick goals in under a minute there for Pint.
Looking for space, finds Rowe, who's been one of their best. Good run through the middle from Pint. Out wide here, shot. The vice-captain takes the mark on the chest and says, I'm going to go back and have a crack at this. Dominic Grant working the mark. Kick on its way. That's a beautiful looking long kick. So first goal for the second quarter goes to Thomas Schott, and Pint, they find themselves all squared up here, 4-4-28 apiece. However, Rowe, and out they come again. Kick forward comes from Stevens. No mark taken. Ball spills, comes here to Kent. Dangerous here. Brought down in the tackle. Lost the footy, did Kent, but he went back in and laid a brilliant tackle. That's literally a goal-saving tackle. A little bit of time and space goes out wide here for Kent. He's taken in the tackle. That's brilliantly done. The pressure always on. And Jai Barry stuck to the task and stuck the tackle. So Bailey Fraunfelder. A difficult shot. Doesn't take the shot. Goes to the big man. That's poor marking.
A side run on St Mary's on like this for a long, long time. They're just beating them on the ground at the moment.
Crosley with the shot on goal, and he has put that one through the middle, the big man. He kicks his first, and Pint kicked the first of the third quarter. That is now 5 in a row in this game. And they move on to 6-6-42. St Mary's 4-6-30, almost 6 minutes down in the third. Takes the footy out, can't get it to a teammate cleanly. Midfielders go to work, tackle laid. Kobe Hodges tries to get a handball away, cut off straight away by James Rowe. Snaps on goal and puts it through. Well, it's all happening here, and it's all happening for PINT, playing some brilliant footy. Out up to centre half forward. Frauenfelder's there, and he is bumped away from the footy. Play on advantage is the call. Ball in the hands of Dylan Land. Again, he runs to centre half forward. Again, he has a long crack on goal. This time, puts it through the middle, does Dylan Land. And you can thank Jackson Braunthal for that. Robinson goes high and early, gets a touch on it, goes again by foot. Vallejo's there, paddles it in front of himself. Kick inboard, no mark taken. Spillage to Bo Tedcastle. Soccer's on the goal, and it's gone through. Oh, super goal from Bo Tedcastle. Made something out of absolutely nothing there, and Saints all of a sudden back in this game. The Saints captain has worked so hard this afternoon. Now plays on, will kick long. Long and strong down towards Calder, no mark taken. The runners are there. PINT's defence goes to work straight away. Rowe caught in the tackle, dropped the footy. Another tackle laid, and incorrect disposal's the call. Saints will have it. And a 50-metre penalty. So Saints are going to get that goal back unless something silly happens. So Xavier Vallejo with ball in hand is going to take the free kick here, and he has been instrumental in many of Saints' very, very positive moments this afternoon. So Saints, they wrestle that one back. 7-7-49 to PINT 8-7-55. Surely that's front-on contact. No call. Nick Yarron has the footy. Steps through magnificently. Little chip on the right boot. Looking for Calder. Extends the arms and takes the mark. Through the midfield, they've been so dangerous, and now a player in the clear. Jed Griffin takes the mark, kicks into a dangerous spot, and the mark taken. No. Is it called play on? He plays on. It doesn't matter. Sam Bates kicks the first goal of this last quarter. What an important goal that is. PINT on the board. Crosley comes in on Jack Land, and doesn't matter for Jack Land, the bigger they are. And there's the siren. It doesn't matter. The siren has sounded to end this contest with a win to the PINT Football Club.
Yeah, 9-10-64 to 7-10-52. A 6-point lead to St Mary's in the first quarter. PINT went in half-time 7 points up, went in at three-quarter time 6 points up, and came away with the 12-point win